Hi everybody, it's Queen of Space from Colony Drop Cosplay, and I'm coming at you with a very special new series we're going to be putting out here on Axis Communication and Entertainment. A couple of weeks ago, I found out that I will be attending EVO in Las Vegas this year, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be traveling there with a friend of mine, whom back in high school we used to play SNK vs. Capcom 2 together competitively, and it was a lot of fun. He was the one that really got me into arcade games. And I'm really excited to be going on this trip, that he got me a player badge, and the day that he gave me the player badge online, I just so happened to be at a party, and I was discussing that I don't really play fighting games anymore, but if I'm going to EVO, I'd really like to be able to participate. I won't win or even place, but I'd like to be able to participate. It sounds like fun. So as it turns out, some people at the party that I was at are top tier Smash players, and they were like, hey, what if we taught you to play Smash? So as someone who has never touched Smash before, I honestly always kind of thought of it as not a fighting game. Someone that came up in competitive 2D fighting games, I was like, oh, Smash, that's not a fighting game. But I've got to say that I was wrong. And I hope that you guys will join me on this journey, hashtag journey to JabEVO, to see how much you really could teach a person in about 4 to 5 months to play Smash and how well we can do. It's not about winning or anything like that. It's just about learning something new and seeing how far we can take it in a short amount of time. So I hope that you guys will stick around and enjoy this journey with me. Maybe you'll learn something too about yourselves or about Smash or about video games. I'm really, really excited to be sharing all of this with you, and I hope that you guys will stay tuned here to Axis Communication and Entertainment and enjoy all of the great media we've got for you. Thank you so much. SIEG ZEON.
Pokemon had the standing longevity because Digimon petered out.
3, 2, 1, go!
I guess you're sticking to what we're doing now. You can pretend to listen to him, but later on
No, it's fine.
Just kidding.
I'm like literally like
do your
never
thing,
played this game
thing.
except flailing, so.
Just let her move around. No.
I know, but
Oh, I thought you had put the controller down. That's not controller.
She has Brian's tag.
Are the buttons all wrong? Because.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, why won't I? How do I jump? Oh, look, I killed you! Yay! I'm doing great.
You win.
I win. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm going to EVO, and I just want to be able to play and not like be that girl that's like.
No, we're gonna see how far we can get you.
Because of this guy.
Okay, so here's the goal I want for. I want you to get out of your pool.
I want to like, if I could, yeah, I'd love it if we could get, if that would happen.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
No, dude, let's get you out of those pools, dude. Like, we could at least beat a couple scrubs that you play on the first go.
Yeah, there's gotta be, I've gotta be able to at least get a couple.
Because I've gone to some tournaments when I wasn't that good and no one taught me, like, well, no one knew how to teach me how to win or anything like that. And now that I've taught myself, because I've been doing actually pretty decently recent, and like, he used to beat me every fucking time that we played. And then like, now like, I've been beating him, and his friend used to beat me like, embarrassingly well, and now like I can beat him too, and so I've just been like doing a lot better now, so I'm just like, all right, cool, it's time, like I can just show someone how to do these things.
But I think it's just a really neat challenge, and like with a direct test and payoff, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's gonna happen and we're gonna be there. What's up? Let's just go with the short one. This is gonna be on stream, so.
no, I mean I'm just recording it, I'm not gonna.
Well, I'll be over here, but I mean even recorded, I need to use my proper screen name.
Yeah, for sure.
That's on.
Because
My screen name's kind
that's
of
why I'm gonna
long.
leave it blank, because like if your friend's gonna edit it or whatever, you can just put whatever he wants on there. That's it.
Sorry, it's but at least if it shows up, it's the right thing. Oh, it doesn't fit.
Nope.
Okay.
So
I
acronym it, I guess.
can you move the cursor back to the beginning without moving?
Left.
Bumpers.
Oh, there we go. Because there's a shorter tag that I use on. Should fit E-O.
Like from Power Rangers? Oh no.
No, from Gundam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's very
from
Gundam.
Gundam. It's my thing. Okay, this
It's
one.
a thing.
Why don't we just do ZQ? That way,
Just
whenever.
whatever.
Okay, sorry, my
God
bad.
damn it, Nala.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, do I just leave it the way it is?
Okay, so here's what I would recommend. That yellow one down there, the C stick,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to change that to tilt attack.
How do I?
Just so like,
Oh, I have to go down.
yeah, just
Okay.
find it.
There you go.
Okay, so go to other settings. Alright, so here's the thing. So with this controller, like in the game, there's 3 fucking inputs for jump. No fucking reason. Anyway, so there's these 2 gray ones are jump,
Mm-hmm.
and also if you like tap the stick upward, but that might get in the way of you wanting to do some upward moves. So usually new players, we turn off stick jump
Okay.
and solely jump with the buttons.
Okay, that makes sense.
But a lot of old generation players and players that are professional do use the stick jump on. So, and coming from a fighting game background, it shouldn't be too alien to jump with pressing up. But again, it's your choice.
Yeah, I did try to jump with pressing up, but if it's better to learn without it,
It's better, like, ultimately you mess up less.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it that way. Let's start from the beginning the right way.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's good.
Okay.
And then later on we can change other buttons if you like.
Okay.
Then press start. Which is,
Okay. I just want to make sure I know what the buttons are at least.
yeah.
Hopefully. I'm gonna be like, what does this button do? No, I'm done. Cool. We done, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so we're not gonna go into the meta of like how a game goes and like, oh, what's a legal stage and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know there are limited
Yeah,
stages and all
so-
that stuff. I am aware of all of that going on.
Good.
I ran this tournament once or twice. I just didn't know too much about what I was doing.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice just on like your movement and
Mhm.
stuff, and then like we're gonna go through the stuff that they said in the video, like, oh, hey, this is your movement and stuff, and then like basically we're just gonna talk theory and stuff for today, like about how like I kind of want you to grow as a player and the things that we want to like accomplish and stuff like that.
But to make goals.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, so I'll go Pichu.
Okay.
But I don't want that team.
D2.
Yeah. All right, and I'm just gonna go. Okay, so man, and that's the most complicated thing about this game. Is the variables. Like,
Yeah.
holy
Go!
fuck, you know?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Well, this stage moves, doesn't it?
No, that's this platform just stays here.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah.
It should be legal to make it move.
Yeah, I kind of want to. Okay, that's a topic for a different
Yes, I
day.
know.
But I do want to have that one as the only stage on. Stage has its own one because it's super unfair to have this platform here for some characters. Okay, so here's the main difference in movements between a traditional fighting game and Smash, and that's the fact that in traditional fighting games, the reason that you can make an arcade stick easily and stuff like that is because your left like your directional inputs are ones and zeros. They're just closed circuits. They're just either on or off.
Right, you push the button. And it
Yeah,
goes
and
that way.
so in SNK, if you were to double and so in SNK, if you were to double tap it, you run. And in Capcom, in SNK you tap it, you run, and in Capcom you tap it and you dash. You know, I don't know if you remember that. And so that's the main difference between SNK and Capcom and the groups in Capcom vs. SNK2.
Yeah.
And so like that's the and so like that's in Smash, it's an analog one. So every single bit that you press, is different. And so like you can control speeds anywhere from crawl to like dash and run and all that. And as the thing says, turning around takes too much time or whatever, so you never want to be in that animation. So you always just want to flick your stick. So you just flick it, and that's how you move around, like for the most part. Or you want to be more controlling, you can walk, crawl. Peach is one of the ones that can actually, like, if you press down and back, you can crawl. Yeah.
Oh!
That's pretty adorable.
Was it with the hat on because it looks like he's sad?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't hit me, I'm so cute. I just threw myself off in this building.
Yes, and then boom, because Pichu. So the thing is that the game's already patched by the time you go. So we don't know exactly how every character's gonna end up and stuff like that. But so far, Pichu's pretty good, and he has and that move particularly is for no goddamn reason. No. Forward.
What about the down?
And down smash
I
also.
don't know. Threw myself off the edge.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm playing with the buttons. Just kind of feeling it out.
That's what we're here for. Okay, and so yeah, so that's basically the movement that you want to get used to. It's like moving slow, moving fast, jumping, and then like as you saw, like once you're at the apex of your jump, you can like flick the stick downward so you can fast fall as well and fall faster, or just let yourself fall.
Is that like looks like Pichu did like an elbow drop. Is that actually an attack?
No, it depends on that. No, if you didn't press an attack, you usually don't hit. See, yeah, there you go. And so as you may know, it's not like there's no input to the game. But basically every single thing that you're gonna do is forward, back, up and down. That's or none. Like it's very directional based, and you'll hear a lot of things people call like directional influence, and which is called DI. People are like, oh, you're DIing this way, you're not DIing towards me, which influences the moves that you are trying to send out and the momentum that you're going. It's very physics based. So I'm sure you know, in this game, the more like percent you have, the worse it is for you because you're more.
That's the part I've been trying to figure out. Is like I've never understood what that means. Like watching it from a distance, I know that like you get lighter, but I also understand from the video that you sent me that it changes how your character actually like interacts.
Yeah, completely.
On like a deeper level than that, and it's all different from all the characters. So.
Yeah, a little bit. So the thing that every single character has in common is that the higher the percentage is, then that's the easier it is to be launched off. Pichu being one of the lightest characters, around 60% is danger zone. Like you are already dead. Like if they touch you, because he's so little. But he packs a big punch or whatever. And Pichu hurts himself because he's a baby or whatever and can't control himself. So like he has a little bit of chip damage in every single thing he taunts yet. And so like basically.
So what those are? They're just taunts.
Yeah.
They give them so many.
Yeah, 4. Or 3? 2? 3. Okay. And so the percentages, you want to stay, of course, low percentage. You can get your partner into a high percent, or the person you're fighting into a higher percent, and then you want to knock them off the ring. But there's a little bit of a bonus you get when you are have. It's called rage. It's the rage mechanic, is what it's called. And basically, it's the higher your percentage, at past about 50, you start getting a little bit of a bonus in how much you can knock people out and how many person. And so like, but it's at the point of us learning. At the point of us learning right now is really like whatever. Just know that the redder the numbers are, the harder you're hitting get hit.
Yeah.
And the point is to hit someone away. So. Yeah.
Which sometimes in this game seems to happen for like no reason. Sometimes people just go flying and you're like, what?
After a while you understand why, but then you get to some really weird moments when you're like, okay, why? But because it's not perfect or whatever. But it is what it is. Hold on, this is other one. Next one. Okay, and then.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, so the best thing to like figure out is movement and stuff like that. And then understanding the game's best 3 stocks or whatever. And then so whenever you play someone, it's 2 out of 3. So you gotta win twice.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and so I guess where do we go from here is what I'm asking you. Like, okay, so like that's the concept of the game and the movement. Oh wait, and the attacks, I guess. The reason it's very important to be conscious of your movement, which you're doing great. You actually move a lot better than people already. Like,
I mean, now that I'm playing it again, I have played this a few times, but honestly, I've played as Isabel, which I keep trying to float. I'm like, where are my balloons?
Yeah, no,
But
and that's not good to be airborne either. With
Yeah,
Isabel.
that's why I always lose.
Understandable. Alright, so like you have your green button, your A, and so that's your attack. That's your jab. That's how you jab. And if you press forward a little bit and then press it, that's your forward tilt. No, that's your forward smash. Yeah, see, that's your forward tilt.
Oh wow, you have to hit it really lightly.
Yeah, and so it's.
Oh, so this is.
Yeah.
Coming from like traditional fighting games, that's weird.
Super fucking weird.
I'm like, can I just make a quarter circle, please? This would be easier.
And then so like, and so basically, usually the yellow stick is smash attacks, which is the one that you were doing earlier. But we changed it to where if you press the C stick, it just automatically does a tilt. That's what we call them. Yeah, so instead of like you tilt forward a little bit and do forward tilt, or you can hit the stick and it'll do the same.
Oh, okay. So I can see why that makes that easier.
Yeah.
Because that's a hard. I mean, I'm sure you can learn.
Yeah, and so if you press up and then press A the same way, that's your up tilt, right? So if you had tap jump off, some people want to do an up tilt real quick, and they'll fucking like, jump and then do, or they'll get caught in the moment. So that's why we take tap jump off, especially for beginners and stuff.
Oh, so you're not flying in the air because that's a whole nother setup.
Exactly.
You don't want to be in the air in this game unless you really want to be in the air.
Exactly. So you want to be you're the one that puts yourself in the air. And so basically, and that's a smash attack. So if you do it quickly, that's a smash attack, and if you do it slowly, that's a tilt. Yeah. Because so combos in fighting games, especially like the last one I played before picking up Smash was Mortal Kombat, and in that one you can just and put your controller down, and if you did it right, he'll fucking execute the combo on you. This one is not like that at all. This one is very not frame dependent, but like just very you dependent. It's wait, if I hit you with an up tilt and I know I'm gonna launch you up, like you can either go to the right if you're holding right, or go to the left if you're holding left. So not only it's not guaranteed where you're gonna go. See, like, so I have to be like, okay, they usually like to go this way when I knock them away. And so like my combo would be, this, and then you go over here. You see?
Because you're anticipating that I'm gonna allow myself to go that way.
Yeah.
If I held it the other way,
I would have missed.
Jumped,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come in behind you.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what. So it's very. That's why there's so much to this game. That's why when people play it and pick it up, like they're just pressing buttons and doing all this stuff. Like Farmer, the guy that helps us run our stream, I love the guy to death and all, but he just won't stop pressing buttons. I'm like, why are you just pressing buttons?
This isn't NBC. You gotta stop. This isn't that game.
Yeah, this isn't that game.
And in NBC 2, you could just run your hands across the thing.
So the red button is special moves.
Okay, do I have a meter for that?
Nah, not you. But no, almost no one does. But yeah, so basically, usually when your red button, your neutral, he has a pretty good projectile. It goes along the floor. You can toss it in the air. Which one's jump? The gray buttons.
No, I was looking for that.
Oh, okay,
Shield
the shield. Yeah, and so you want to watch out with shield because it breaks.
Yeah.
So you should try your red button, just that, and then so up, you'll see it's actually kind of hard to use. It's his quick attack, So he actually gets two. Yeah, and so like if you're falling off, and you master how to get back with that, you can just get back with that every time, and it even hits like people a little bit, so you can actually
choose not Pichu's.
Oh, it goes through that. Oh, I can see kind of directional that.
Oh no, you can very much directional that. Oh shit, I did that.
I just threw myself off. Yes.
See, but I was able to just press up B and then directional myself that way. But yeah,
that's cool because we talked about it. I'm like, Pikachu. Part of this is just gonna be me learning the buttons over the next week. Cause it's just remembering where the button is and what it does.
Yeah. You have one of these, right?
Yeah, totally. Cool.
Yeah, so I recommend using those.
Sorry.
No, it's
PS2, we mean Pokemon Stadium.
Oh!
2.
I was like,
when she said that, I was like,
console.
when she said that, I was like, oh wait.
I'm like, I don't know a lot about Nintendo, but I know that this game is only on Nintendo.
Oh yeah, PS2 and PS1,
Which one do I pick?
like, it's just somewhere there.
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay, I like.
Oh, I didn't get my hat.
Now you learned that. Yeah, I make people when I choose the wrong costume.
Mario in the America costume.
Yeah.
Trump's
The
gonna come
Trump
in here
one,
in a
yeah.
second and start punching people.
It's an insult that this Italian is wearing our colors. Never.
In the anime convention world, which I know is different, I'm sure, from the actual tournament community, some of the worst things I have ever seen happen in game rooms happen during Smash tournaments. And so it can be kind of off-putting. But at the same time, I assume it's like Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering and I love that game.
Yeah.
Parts of the community can really turn you off to playing that game, but when you find the right group of people, it's not the game, it's just certain, and that's lots of fandoms.
Yeah.
But
so the cool thing about this one is that when you go to tournaments and stuff like that, you fight a lot of people, and so when you fight a lot of people, you never know, And so, but the cool thing is that I'm gonna teach you a way that people are gonna be like if we get someone to throw a controller after they fight you, we did good. You know, we did excellent, dude. We did good like Superman.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then so basically, cause like, most people, yeah, like I said, most people come in and like, oh, you know, like, and basically what I've been doing is just kind of like chilling, and like you go do your thing. Yeah, now I'm letting you because you approached me and I knew where that was gonna end and you didn't, you know, like you thought you were gonna hit me or that I was gonna move forward, but if I just stand still and you miss, I'm gonna hit you.
That wasn't intentional, to be fair. Okay, so. Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, he's above me. Let me see if I can do the thing.
And you did the thing, dude.
Yeah, and having levels like that. Fighting game is not good.
It's fucking
Having this a
alien.
whole other dimension. Even though it's still technically a 2D, right?
Yeah.
There's still a whole other dimension here of up in a way we don't normally experience it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I still play Jaburo, so you kind of have it up level when you play Nako.
Dude, she came on with multiple games outside of.
I think that's why I'm always trying to jump and then attack downwards. Because both Mai and Nako have up downs.
Yeah. The little owl.
Yeah, you hang up on
I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever she says, I don't know. I've just played that game so many times. You can dive down with Mai's got the little
Yeah.
Nako, Mai, and Yuri.
Yeah, see, I used to play Ryu, in Mortal Kombat 2, if Ryu, Ken, or who were in the game, I'd play them. Like, I actually like playing down. Like, I do.
Damn.
Yeah. Like,
Haha! Oh, did you see that?
Yeah,
I did the double jump and the thing, and I made it back on!
you are lively with it. Dude, you should be.
Oh, no, not me too! No, we were friends!
You got yourself in there, I didn't even.
I was trying to sneak up behind you. It's sitting here that long.
Dude, it happens, dude. And then once you got to playing the game, like past learning, like
Because
it
now
gets even fucking worse.
I already want to go home and just like sit and just practice this some more. Because now I know what all the buttons do.
Yeah.
Now I understand the basic thing
Everything,
of
the
what's
theory,
going
you
on.
know.
What I'm supposed to be doing. It's gonna take a lot more than that to make.
Dude, but you
to
have
make a Smash
4 months,
Bros.
dude. So it's gonna be like or 3, right? March. We're in April. April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, like 4 months. 3 months at least for sure.